Hey there, today I want to take you on a journey to the Garden of Gethsemane, a place of deep sorrow and profound lessons. Let's dive into the final moments of Jesus before his arrest. Imagine being with Jesus that night. He turns to his disciples and says, "All of you will be offended because of me this night, for it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad." Jesus knew what was coming, yet he also promised hope. "But after I am risen again, I will go before you into Galilee." Even in the face of betrayal, Jesus looked beyond the pain to the promise of resurrection. Peter, full of conviction, declares, "Though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended." But Jesus, knowing Peter's heart better than Peter himself, gently tells him, "This night before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice." Peter couldn't fathom this. Neither could the other disciples, who echoed Peter's vow of loyalty. Next, Jesus leads them to Gethsemane. He asks most of the disciples to sit while he prays, taking Peter, James, and John further into the garden. Deeply sorrowful, Jesus reveals, "My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here, and watch with me." This is the Son of God laying bare his human anguish, asking his friends to stand with him in his darkest hour. 3 times Jesus prays, "O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will but as thou wilt." Each time he returns, he finds the disciples asleep. "Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation," he admonishes. "The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." Jesus understands our frailty, our struggle between spirit and flesh. His final prayer, "O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done," shows ultimate surrender to God's will. It's a lesson in trust and obedience even when the path is unimaginably tough. As he wakes his disciples, Jesus says, "Sleep on now and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners." At that moment, Judas arrives with a mob. With a kiss, Jesus is betrayed. One of Jesus' followers strikes out in defense, but Jesus stops him. "Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword." Jesus shows us that violence is not the answer. He could summon legions of angels, but he chooses the path of Scripture fulfillment, of sacrifice and love. In the chaos and fear, all the disciples flee, leaving Jesus alone. But even in his arrest, Jesus remains composed, questioning the need for such a force when he taught openly in the temple daily. The trial begins, and Jesus faces false accusations, silence, and finally, the declaration of his identity as the Christ, the Son of God. In response, the high priest accuses him of blasphemy, leading to Jesus being condemned, mocked, and beaten. Peter, who followed at a distance, faces his own trial. 3 times he denies knowing Jesus, fulfilling Jesus' prophecy. When the cock crows, Peter is struck by the weight of his denial and weeps bitterly. It's a powerful reminder of our human frailty and the pain of falling short. Through Jesus' final moments in Gethsemane, we learn about the depth of his love, his obedience to the Father, and the struggles of the human spirit. It's a story of sorrow, but also one of hope and redemption. Hold on to these lessons and let them guide you in your own journey of faith. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more reflections on the life of Jesus. If you can, please donate using my PayPal link. New videos are released each day. Until next time, stay blessed.